Welcome to What's Up Oxford. I'm your host, Shannon Woolley, and I have Chris Cunningham from the Southgate Centre here. So welcome back to the show.
Shannon, thank you. Always great to be here. Thank you.
So a couple weeks ago, we had you on and we were talking about the amazing lottery. Now we're talking about some other events that are happening. So what are some of the Christmas activities coming up at the Southgate Centre?
So Shannon, first may I mention our newsletter. We put out a newsletter and you've got to pick yours up because everything you need to know is in the newsletter. You don't need me even, you could just have this here. So, but I'm gonna bring it alive for you.
Perfect.
So lots and lots of things happening in December. I know it is the season for giving and for parties and just enjoying yourselves. So we've got bus trips coming up. Mind you, I think they're all sold out for the rest of the year, so I won't talk about those. I am going to, if you don't mind, I've got a bit of a laundry list here, so I'm just going to, this is easier. We have a candlelight Christmas concert sing-along with our Southgate Musicares. That's happening on December the 8th. It's a Friday night. It'll be beautiful. So for those of you who love singing and your traditional carols, you can come to this and sing your little heart out, and they'll be having candles, kind of like in church.
Oh, very nice.
That idea, and it'll be done really, really beautifully.
Like the old traditional carolers that used to go around the neighborhood, but it's in a nice warm spot.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, and you can just find that inner singer in you and bring it on out. So, and there'll be some homemade cookies and things like that afterwards. So again, that's happening on the 8th. And then on that Sunday of that weekend, we're having Christmas tea. 'Tis the season. And we're having two sittings, so one at 10:30 and then one at 1:30. And it is a traditional tea, fancy sandwiches and little goodies, and your tea in bone china teacups. We have lots of those.
Nice.
So yes, what a great thing. Can't you see doing that? I mean, I'm going to invite my mom. I'm going to give her that as a little early Christmas present to come and
go
join
to something
me.
like that and then make an afternoon of shopping, or maybe a morning of shopping, finish it off with the high tea.
Exactly. Or those who go to church in the morning, come after church.
Very nice.
Yes,
okay.
so that's
and now
really
are these,
nice.
do you need to purchase tickets in advance for this?
You do, and we do prefer you to do it in advance to avoid disappointment. Most of our things usually always sell out, so we are limited. We're limited with space in our existing building, so there's only so many we can put into there. We're looking forward to that expansion, which we won't talk about. I said we weren't going to talk about it. But again, it'll enable us to have more. Then we're having on the Monday night, so it's kind of back to back, we're having a paint and sip night. So that is a paint night, and of course we're sipping whatever we feel like sipping that evening. We will have an assortment of beverages, and we're painting a Christmas scene. That one's with the vintage Christmas truck.
Oh, very
also.
nice.
So I know somebody was just in on Friday and she booked for 8. Her and her girlfriends were coming. There is still space available. We have Janine, and I don't know if, I don't recall Janine's last name, but those of you who know Janine, and Janine, I know you're watching because you watch the show all the time. Janine is a crazy woman, and she is super talented, and she is the instructor.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
she makes it so much fun.
And is that a licensed event? So if you wanted to sip on wine or a cocktail, or is it unlicensed?
That is exactly what we're expecting you to be sipping on. Is
Okay,
something that
perfect.
because we are licensed.
Okay.
But for those of you who don't drink alcoholic beverages, we will have just some
non-alcoholic coffee, tea.
Exactly, as well as apple cider, so not spiked.
Very festive, nice,
yes,
okay.
So you'll have that. We have the Memory Tree of Lights also. That is in conjunction with Brockenvisser. So that happens on our Friday, December the 15th. So again, I'm giving you the dates, not that I expect you to remember them, but let me just kind of share that all with you. That's happening. Everyone is available to purchase a light for the tree. There's a Memory Tree of Light outside Southgate Centre, big, tall, beautiful evergreen, and that evening we'll light up the lights. They have a large board that will commemorate those that we're remembering. Names are on that board, so your $20 donation will get your loved one's name on that.
Oh, very nice.
It's a short service, if you will. It's about half an hour long. It's outdoors. It's very touching. It's a beautiful thing. And people come away feeling there's that bit of emotion, but they feel enlightened and they feel hopeful and joyful. So I would recommend, it's a great way to show your love and remembrance for someone
who's no longer with us. Okay.
Exactly. Got Christmas luncheon coming up. I can't urge enough Shannon, go and get a
The
newsletter.
golden nugget.
This one, actually, I'm seeing, I've got an old one in my hands. It's a November one, but you'll grab the December nugget. They're free. You can grab them outside Southgate Centre. We've got a mailbox out there. Check us out online.
Yeah, the whole schedule and newsletters available online as well, right?
It is.
Okay.
It is. So southgatectr.ca online, or grab a hard copy if that's your thing. Give us a shout if there's any of these things that interest you and you want to check it out. But I know I'll see you there, whether you're
Definitely.
buying lottery
You'll
tickets.
see me
or
later this
you'll
afternoon
be,
doing my Christmas shopping for those lottery tickets.
Excellent.
So. Well, thank you very much for being on the show today, Chris. It was lovely to see you again.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.